Airline attendant.
We are now boarding for Group 1 only. I repeat, Group 1 only.
Someone from Group 6. Finally, my time has come. I'll never forget when this kid at Marshall's was under the aisles and he got stuck and I just took a pic and left. What? Do you know this kid or what? Were you an employee? Every so often, I remember that in Japan, Jersey Shore is called Macaroni Rascals, and it fills me with great joy. Macaroni Rascals? They should have just called that here in the States, too. Non-Australian. I got hit by a hailstone. Gosh, it hurt. Australian. Oh yeah, the spikes are brutal. Non-Australian. The what now? Hashtag Sydney Storm. What the hell? I'm terrified. Never. I want to go to Australia one of these days because I got friends there. I'd like to see them maybe sometime, but this does not make me want to go, along with many other things. Q is too high up in the alphabet. I respect it, but it has no place between P and R. Should be at the end with the weirdo goth letters. Grown-ass men outside my apartment right now racing each other on foot at 4 a.m. You right now. Okay, well, now I'm sad. Rat bastard is a really funny insult to me because it implies that not only are you a rat, you're a rat born out of rodent wedlock. Yesterday I said to my kindergartners, "All right, my little noodles," and one of my boys whispered to himself in wonder, "I'm spaghetti?" Why is he like this? Well, his name isn't normal Al Yankovic. What even goes on here? You're British, man. It's like a 4-hour drive. Just go find out. Expecting parents, please, I beg you, please look at what your child's name will be spelled backwards. Sincerely, Marlana. Or backwards, Anal Ram. This lady in my bowling league was just hammering strikes and someone asked her, "What kind of performance enhancers did you take before this?" And she just says, "Applebee's wings," and then just blows another strike right down Broadway. Got too drunk in the Vietnamese restaurant last night. They said I can never go back. They banned me. Can't believe I spent 11 years of my life asking teachers if I was allowed to use the bathroom and sometimes be told no. What the fuck? Twitter, how explodey do we think this is? Border agent guy. "Ma'am, is this your laptop?" Me. "Yes, can I have it back, please?" Agent guy. "It shows as suspicious. Can you turn it on?" Me. No, I removed the battery." Agent guy. "Why?" Me. "Oh, because it was going to explode." I have never seen a man become so alert so quickly. You may have won the battle, but I will win the fictional argument we're having in my head while I'm driving home from losing the battle. Hello, my name is Graham. I have a PhD in computing and I am a senior accessibility consultant. But when I want to type E with one of those things on it on a Windows laptop, I go to Beyonce's Wikipedia page and copy-paste the letter from there. I use Pokemon myself. Another perfect, beautiful day to ingest stimulants and sit at computer. What a blessed life. Hallelujah. The fact I gotta train 3 to 5 days a week to keep my body at moderately broken while my cat sleeps all day and can do parkour with ease is a crime. British incels be like, "Women need a bloke to be 1.8 meters tall with a 15.2 centimeter willy, making 76,000 quid. My boyfriend will whisper, "Buy room," when we're leaving the hotel we stayed in for one night. Hey, look, man, staying in a hotel sometimes is, it's exciting, you know? It's a spot away from home to kind of feel like, well, get as comfortable as you can get, not being at home. I don't know, man. It's fun as long as it's a good hotel and they have good beds. I once saw a butcher chase a dog out of his shop and the dog actually had sausages in its mouth. Have you ever seen anything in real life that only happens in cartoons? What's the brokest y'all have been? Card declined on ramen noodles. I was buying 1 bag. Cashier said, "Man, just take it." That's a real one. That is a real one. Wife, "Can you clear the dinner table?" Me. "Fetching skateboard." "I can try." My homie just died in a game of COD Zombies and said, As a child, I was forged by these fires, but I had forgotten how powerful its flames could be. My friend got a degree in Egyptology, but can't get a job, so he's paying more money to get a PhD so he can work teaching other people Egyptology. In his case, college is literally a pyramid scheme. They put music from the 50s and 60s in medicine commercials to appeal to the older generation, meaning sometime in the future, Despacito will be playing on a commercial for laxatives. The amount of cookies I've watched the Cookie Monster waste with his bullshit chewing makes me sick. Me making fun of your crop rotation idea and thereby holding our people back another 5,000 years. Jeff thinks the beans have to take turns. Lamau. People who shower for 30 plus minutes. What do you even do in there? What makes it take so long for you to shower? Genuine question. Look, man, sometimes you just gotta stand there and be sad and listen to music or something. I don't know. Man sits by me on train. Man, loads of psychopaths around here. Me. Really? Man. Loads, mate. Me. How'd you know? Man. There's signs, aren't there? Me. I guess. Man. I love them. 47 minutes of awkward silence. Man leaves train. He has a bike. I realize he was saying psychopaths. D was probably like, Lamau, okay, when they named the alphabets the ABCs. Yeah, like, what's so good about the A, B, and C? You know, why not D, huh? Maybe even E. Oh my god, my dad is an electrician at the zoo, and look how he spent his morning. I'm crying. Okay, yeah, this is some of the cutest shit I darn well may have ever seen. Your dad's small as hell. Had a date yesterday, couldn't find the cafe and walked around the same intersection for 7-ish minutes. Found it, went in, introduced myself and apologized for being late, and she said, "It's okay, I saw you walking around lost and just wanted to see how long it would take you." I give everyone permission to milk my death for personal benefits if I die. I don't care if we're just acquaintances, if we've ever talked and I suddenly drop dead one day. I want you to tell your boss you just lost a friend and take the day off. My treat. Dinosaurs are always described as roaming the earth, which is patronizing as hell. I bet they had places to go and important shit to do. Twitter is fun because you get to be like, ducks are good, and someone in your mentions will go, I'm sorry, but my brother is married to a duck scientist and this is a harmful view. And then someone else pops up going, your silence about horses is extremely telling. Our first date. This is what them stray cats be eating in cartoons. I have a place in France with a crazy old lady as a neighbor sending me nasty emails every so often. So I set up a Lindy agent to respond diplomatically. They've exchanged tens of emails by now. Our relationship is improving, and she has no idea she's talking to an AI. Google Maps, but it has fog of war for places you haven't visited yet. Man, just show me the whole frickin' map. French is such a beautiful language. I'm not even gonna try and read that. I see prostate in there somewhere, and I hate AI pictures, so we're just gonna move on. Gerard Way lore is actually funny as Dude's main aim was to be a comic writer, but as a result of 9/11, wound up with a long-term side gig of being an international rock star who was one of the biggest artists for a generation, and then went back to writing comics. My nephew had an upset stomach for a few days. Once he felt better, he said that when he grew up, he would invent a medication that would make diarrhea instantly gone, and he'd call it gonorrhea. And we grown-ups were like, nah, buddy, that name is kind of already taken. I told my homies I love you, and this is what I got back. I love you, bro. Are you killing yourself? I love you, bro. I love you too, homie. You good, lol? I love you, bro. I love you too, darling. Do I need to drive over there? I love you, lil dude. Don't kill yourself, bro. You got thick Latinas to live for. Very true. But hey, I mean, hey, it looks like they all care about you. British insults are so funny. Literally just stick the words, you absolute, in front of any noun, and you have yourself a top-tier British insult. Ask any British person, and they'll confirm this. Muhammad Ali, float like a butterfly. Jellyfish. Done. Muhammad Ali, sting like a bee. Jellyfish. I am nailing this. Apologies for any inconvenience as we build a whole new JFK. Oh god, is he gonna be half robot this time? We never discuss the emotional labor of guys holding back great jokes and comebacks to not make their girl cry. Me. Be kind. You never know what someone is going through. Also me. Nice turn signal, face. Hey, I mean, driving safely and making sure that everyone else on the road around you knows what you're gonna do too. That's important. That's really good. I'd call someone a face over that. My girlfriend just asked me if I could make her another couple bits of toast. She probably thought I'd need to get a second knife dirty. Wrong. I'd carefully rested the original knife on the edge of the sink. Been training my whole life for this moment. Dinner is served. Oh, God. If landlords opened a restaurant, that is disgusting. I've never seen noodles with mold on them. Like, how does this happen? Hate when you tell a hilarious story and then everyone's like, OMG, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Like, get with the program, honey. We're laughing about this. Can't seem to sleep. Let's see if the bright light of my phone, containing all the information in the entire world held inches away from my face for the next 15 minutes, manages to lull me into a peaceful slumber. My 16-year-old came and got me really late last night and asked me to come into his room, which was alarming. It was the Northern Lights. He could see them from his bedroom window and wanted me to see them too. I'm going to remember that forever. Hey, that's wholesome. Man, I want to fuck her badly. You mean you badly want to fuck her? No, I'm aware of my limitations. And we used to have 23 episodes a season that were 40 to 45 minutes long. MFs get a MacBook and all of a sudden they got work to do in public places. I met a microbiologist today. He was a lot bigger than I expected. Do you ever talk to someone and think, yes, this is why I don't tell you anything? Yes, I have a mom. Guess who has 7 thumbs and just got fired from the morgue? Oh, Jesus Christ, Natasha, why? What did you do? Unpopular opinion. The left page of a notebook? The right page of a notebook. I mean, yeah, I'm also left-handed, so I just feel like a puppy would solve all of my problems. Update, my puppy has created more problems in my life. Yeah, including grammar, I guess. I need a slur for those Tesla robots because I plan on being a full-on racist towards them. This restaurant does not exist. Ethos, which claims to be Austin's #1 restaurant, has 72,000 followers on Instagram. It seems normal until you realize the photos of the food plus venue are AI. The post gets thousands of likes and comments from people who have no idea. Must suck if someone's actually like gone there or tried to find it and you just can't, or you end up somewhere where it's not cool at all and it's just pretty. Hits rock bottom, adds geologist to resume, has meltdown, adds nuclear physicist to resume. I will never recover from this student email. Good afternoon, Professor Pennyman. Hope you had a great break. I was wondering if it would be acceptable to use sources from the late 1900s for our final paper. I found an interesting paper from 1994. Is there a cutoff date of publication? See you tomorrow. The 90s, the late 1900s. I mean, you're not wrong. It's nothing worse than accidentally becoming an important person at your job. When everybody sees you walk in and they say, oh, thank God you're here. Oh boy. Someone stole my debit card, went and spent $60 at a restaurant, and only left a $4 tip. It's not even your card, and you leave a $4 tip. Unreal. Never deleting this app. Send me questions. Good ones, please. If you're at a friend's house and clog the toilet and there's no plunger, what do you do? Please, Steven, answer soon. I'm stuck in here. My son put some tricks in his ant farm. Instead of eating them, the ants dug up all the dead ants in the farm and piled them on top of the tricks. Not sure what this means, but I'm not eating tricks anymore. Urine having a built-in color spectrum to let you know your current hydration level is not only subtle, but some real intuitive game design. Notice that my vodka supply was dwindling, confronted 23 and 17 who pointed the finger at 14 who guiltily confessed to making penne a la vodka several times over the last month. Didn't believe her. Watched her execute it flawlessly. I guess it's a TikTok thing? Imagine the pressure she was under making that pasta to prove her innocence. Probably felt like Iron Chef in there. Waking up early is cool until it starts feeling like you've had a long day at 10 a.m. Signing up for Tinder while you're married. Hurtful, deceitful, will only cause heartache. Responding to an ad in the paper asking if you like pina coladas. Carefree, you have at least half a brain. Shows you like rain, it's most likely your wife. There's no way. Jehovah Jones, witness. Getting him to say he would still love me if I was a worm so I can point at worms when we go for walks and say, sorry I can't be her. Why does Zoom have offices? Yeah, don't you think they would just like, all work on webcams, right?